Yeah, man. The next episode, we got a bunch of things on the menu from the 512. Yeah, man. So like, my bro was just telling me about how alcohol just is not good for the creative process.
Well, I don't know. See, I was about to say, I'm going to say, different strokes for different folks. I watch a lot of cats that done got into the mode of it. So I think they can't, like it really helps them or whatever. With me, personally, oh man, I'm going to be so honest with the viewers and listeners now. I don't write nothing drunk. I can't do nothing creative is coming to my mind. All that comes to my mind when I'm getting drunk is like, I'm getting drunk, I'm drunk. Like, you know what I mean? It don't, it's different strokes for different folks. Now with the weed, my shit might have just opened up to where I can't close it. I'm getting all these like, oh, we should do this, we should go that, it just keeps flowing and shit like that.
Yeah. I feel like if you're drunk or whatever drug you on, like if you make music on Molly, you're gonna connect with the Molly user.
Exactly.
Like if you drinking and you're gonna make Juicy J music.
You know what I mean? Or like hard, like tear the club up shit, probably.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you make that Frockavelli or something. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to be honest with you, though. When I be drinking, man, it's party time for me. It ain't really like, hey, let's sit down and get like, I can't, it's all about, like,
Yeah, I'm in my body right now.
I'm possessed. Right now, you know what I mean? You're getting a possessed Nick Flair right now. And I know we condemn shit or whatever, but like I say, you're gonna get what? Not condensed.
Well, they get well-rounded everything.
Yeah, you get a well-rounded everything. Cause watch, tomorrow we'll give you another one, or whenever we give you another one, and I'm gonna be sober as a church mouse. Simple as that. It's all about balance, man. I'm a Libra. So I don't go for a week drinking or go for whatever. I gotta like.
I'm extreme. I binge drink for 3 months.
Yeah, like I gotta get off it. You know what I mean? I'll find myself being like, oh, this is too much. I gotta take 20 days off. You know what I mean? Like, or whatever. And then I may mess with it again. But yeah, it's just that biology, man. I feel like, you know what I mean? Because at the same time, my brother, he say he a business dude, but he'll get off it too, and you just come back around. It's
like I can't give in one bit, or I'm gonna be smoking every day, all day.
Me too. I'm the same.
I'll be drinking every day or every other day, recovering just so I can drink. So I can't give in at all.
Yeah, no, I hear you, because it gets easier and easier. Once you start indulging, you start overindulging, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like especially, that first time it works out, like if you just be like, look, I'm about to just be beastly, I'm going to just be my body real quick. I'm going to go out, drink, I'm going to fuck something, and then it feels like a great time. It's like mad, it's so much of an illusion, and you think that you're about to just repeat that, and then you just strive for that one time over and over again, and it's like, 90 times later, and you're like, hold on, I've been bent twice.
I've been bent for the last year.
Yeah. Like if you drink twice a week for the whole year, that's 2 months of drinking out of the year. You were drunk for 2 months out of 12.
You were drunk for 60 days.
Yeah. Like, yo, it's crazy, yo. Like, or even more than that. It's just crazy, yo. It's like, anyway, man, I just want to get back. I want to get back on topic with this, though. We was going to talk about the Boule crowd, the Tyler Perrys of the world.
Oh my God! You know what's so crazy? You can't. When you bring up that dude, or you bring up that whole tribe and that whole feel, don't get me wrong, niggas is getting money. So I'd say that's probably the number one point.
The only thing you can respect, about him is the money.
That's the only thing I can really respect. Other than that, the movies are trash. The whole concept of just cooning is trash. I mean, if you like Tyler Perry movies, kill your fucking self.
Oh man, we got caught up there. The last time we accidentally rented that joint because of Craig Robinson.
Exactly. They see, and then that's what they'll do to you. After a while, they'll get somebody you identify with, and the next thing you know, you realize, oh, fuck, that's one of man or David Allen Greer. Even though that's, they say kind of iffy, but that's my ninja. You know what I mean? Funny and shit. But I didn't even know he was in the joint. But I'm just saying, like, I do not like the cheesy Tyler Perry joints, man, at all. At all. I remember like I said, I had called a charge, man, for some hard drug shit. One time, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was out there trying to do what I trying to do what I do and shit. So I slithered out of the jail time with some some rehab shit, and we was in there, man, and the lady brought that was the first time I seen a Tyler Perry movie. Oh my God, man, it was like getting whipped with a whip that had that had spikes on it or some shit. The shit they beat Jesus with, or something like that.
What do you think it is? What do you think it is, right? Okay, with the Boule cats, right? So we got the Boule cats be like, they be eager to coon and like sell niggas up the river, like sell black people up the river. I'm sorry, the quarter black in me just spoke. I'm sorry. Sell black people up the river, and like just be terrible. Like, I don't know. I just feel like, what makes you want to just cross over to that side though, and be running up under Whitey, trying to be white tomorrow though, and at the same time though, trying to live off the black energy at the same time though. It's wild. Yo.
I better say the answer to your question really simply is money.
Yeah,
it's money. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's when the toughness comes in with it, cause like, I want money too. You know what I mean? I want money too. But the way they make you get it, the money is just so, you end up cooning, man. It's crazy, man. Like, but then at the same time, don't get me wrong, got a lot to do with what you say and shit. The psychopathism. Shit, I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, I've seen Tyler Perry interviews and shit like that, and I wouldn't doubt what he's saying. He's like, yo, man, I used to beat niggas' asses and blah 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 shit like that. But I be having to understand, like, it's cause you mad at yourself though. For some reason, you're wearing women's dresses, you're doing things like that. You're gonna be very mad at yourself, and you're gonna be ready to strike out on a nigga real quick. You know what I mean? So I don't doubt that he wasn't like a soft dude or whatever he was saying. You know what I mean? But that's what it comes down to, like birds of a feather flocking together. See, we can't even comprehend this shit because we just won't do this shit. You know what I mean? We're not that far gone.
Yeah, shout out to Mike Epps, man.
Shout out to Mike motherfucking Epps, Spike Lee, man.
Mike Epps might be the funniest human being walking right now.
He might be the funniest cat. He might be the funniest, most underrated cat walking.
He might be every one of our uncles rolled in one right now.
That might be the case. We were a little partial to that. But it's just so real. The nigga's so real. But exactly, like, I'm sure they wanted to get my man Mike Epps an address. I'm sure they wanted to get him doing something compromising himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? But the good thing, he kept it so grounded, he kept it real, that different people brought him in, different people keep him ushered in, my man Ice Cube, different, grounded street dudes and shit like that keep him ushered in, you know what I mean? So it's like, he don't gotta run over to that other side like that.
Yeah, plus he been to jail. So he know, like, Baptism is not okay.
That too, you know what I mean? But now back to TT, back to my man TT. I don't really want to hate on him like that, you know what I mean? Because I don't really hate nobody. When you hate somebody, you're hating yourself. I don't really hate nobody like that.
Right now, I'm just saying, like, we just.
But I dislike motherfuckers like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I dislike all his work. Let's put it at that, right?
Yeah, exactly. We'll separate it to the work. See, now I gotta go back to being just me, Nick Flair. Like, yo, if you watch Tyler Perry movies or you into that shit, you're terrible.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
It's
saying.
terrible.
That's what I'm getting at here. Like, what is it, right? The mentality of, okay, we got these mixed people now, this new breed of mixed person that is kind of just being tossed up in the wind here, where they just don't know where to go with anything, and they just don't, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, this is what they mean when they be just saying, you know, that mixed people are confused. You run into them and they be confused. So, but it's because their parents is not. It's not like a white dude that's a go-getter and a black chick that's a go-getter. It's like too lame, so it don't really matter what color you are. Now you just a lame mixed person, and now you don't know where to go. Like,
exactly. And then we bear the brunt of that.
right?
The real ones bear the brunt of that.
Yeah, like I don't know what it is, man. Like right now with people thinking that like all right, you know, it can create a beautiful looking person, but I'm telling you, it's mad ugly light skinned people out here, and people just be like not acting like that's not the case. It's mad ugly light skinned people, or not desirable physically, but people act like that these, you know, they did get the benefit just because they're of lighter hue. And
I'm gonna be honest with you, it'd be like a weird look a lot of times.
like a bug,
It'd be
right?
like yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just mad people who are really, the only thing black about them is their skin.
Oh, there's plenty of people like that. Shout out to like, I don't know, like, I mean, I probably shouldn't blaze nobody right now directly because it's just gonna keep us as entertainers.
Yeah, I know, yeah, but like, it's like their, you know, it's their cloak. It's like their protection for their experience. And then like, then you got like, you know, those mixed people that are, it's like, you know, it's obvious that they're black. People that probably don't even question what they are, but, you know, they have a white parent, but one of the parents might be so dark that they're like brown skin. And people, but only another mixed person would know like that. I can tell from the facial structure you probably mixed.
Exactly, I can tell. You know what I mean? Like, and then other people can too, but they just want them in the box. You know?
Yeah, like,
you know,
it's like people be like uncomfortable, like, oh man, you move about in different worlds and stuff. It's all different from my experience. I want to put you in this racial cookie cutout so I can be comfortable about my experience, because it's obvious to the masses what I am, and you just make me so uncomfortable just watching you live your life. And I don't really see it as being pros and cons, and I don't see being able to pick a side as a pro. I just see like you being racially ambiguous and people coveting your physical appearance as like something I want to be or what I want in my life. So I think shit is just all hunky-dory. Everything's just perfect for you because you supposedly look good because of your skin or whatever. You know, draped over what most people, what they really like, a lot of the things they like is just, you know, African features on lighter skin. A lot of the times is what it really be. Like, you know, people be like, oh, you like the white chick with the fat ass. Like, no, you just like African features with paler skin. And like,
exactly, like, you know what I mean? And this is ancient. This argument, this, you know, this thought is ancient. That's what a lot of people don't know either. This shit is ancient. They think this shit is new.
Yeah, right. Like the first people to be sold were albinas. That's that for everybody. An albina is a female albino. A female albina was coveted by the world as someone you could sell and, you know, have kids with, be your slave, whatever the case may be. The Berbers and the Moors. See, look, people don't know the history. They bought a lot of them up. That's why they got all mixed and everything. That's why Spain is dark and light and the Northern Africa is dark and light, because they were mixing it up with the albinas. And, you know, and it's like the light, it's like kind of like the original light-skinned chick kind of, because they're African like a motherfucker with features and everything, but the skin is pale. And
exactly, like, that your skin might be lighter or whatever, you know what I mean? So they get all wrapped up. And it's funny because back to TP, Tyler Perry, I like how the Boondocks got at it.
Oh, Torstein.
The Boondocks. Shout out to the Boondocks, man. Whoever be doing them shit.
Yeah, except for that first season. Y'all was terrible. But
yeah,
after that
first season was terrible. Y'all must have got a new staff after the first season.
Like we got to stay afloat. We're paying. There's a lot of people that's eating off of this right now.
So but yeah, you know, shout out to them for getting that, for letting niggas know. It's, you know, it's all one. At the end of the day, That's another thing. It's all one. You know,
Light and dark.
you know what I mean? It's only two sides to the coin, but at the same time, it's all on the same coin.
So we see this early though. We see it because me and you are like polar opposites though. But it's like the reverse experience, but the same.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a 1
we had
and a
examples
12
of this in
on
the
the
house so
ruler,
young.
but they on the same ruler.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
all the snowflakes are different, or so they say, but they're all snowflakes.
yeah. Say that again.
You know what I mean?
Say that again. Like when people repeat lines on the track.
It's so silly. All the snowflakes are supposedly different, right? But they're all snowflakes.
Yep.
Take that in, Flair and T-Butter. 512 radio.
51-2. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, so yo, that's what I'm saying though. Like, you got the black ass person or the white ass person, they be mad that you got your pros that you got, not knowing that they got the pros that they got. And like, it's just like, just shut the hell up, yo. Like, you can just go over there and pick your side and be with your army of people. And like, yeah, I stick out like a sore thumb over here. But I get what comes with that as far as good and bad. Just like you get what comes. They be like mad that they can pick a side. Like, bitch.
Exactly. And then don't know what it's like to not have a side, and have to just be what everybody considers neutral or whatever. You know what I mean? Or on all sides. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's all the same snow.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know what I mean? And like, I know what you mean. Like, I know what you mean. You know what I'm saying? But
it's
at the same time,
it's all the same, but different.
I'm glad we got past it. And look how we talk, viewers, listeners. You know how we talking right now? Saying shit that y'all be thinking and scared to say.
To yourself.
You see this? Take that in. A moment of silence. Take it in.
Yeah, Sid just walked back up in here.
You know what I mean? Shit, Sid, look, I don't want to go in because I don't know if she wants to totally be like, you know, not exposed, but I'm not saying exposed because that's, you know, like it sounds bad or whatever, but it is what it is. But Sid blew my mind one day. See, my name is Nicholas. My government name is Nicholas. And I don't be meeting too many niggas with the name Nicholas. I know 3 cats, I'm going to be honest with you. Got my man Nick Young in the league. Blows my mind every time I see him. You know what I mean? Sid introduced me to another cat who was named Nick. I had to tell him, like, yo, I don't see that much, man. You know what I mean? And then my name is Nick, and I look how I look, so I apply as the Nick. You know what I mean?
So it's like 3 African Negroid Nicks in the world.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So,
well, he don't know
Even though.
Okay.
But see, this is the
I'm
part.
about to say, even though I know there's more than that. Don't get me wrong. And my name is spelled in the Russian way. Nikolau's. It's very Greek Russian-esque.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Real Serbian.
So I'm not really tripping. We trying to tell y'all that we not tripping, man. We put it out here.
Yeah, it's funny, right?
512.
It's 512. Sid was telling me that it's hard for white chicks to compete with Asian chicks. I don't know if that's California.
It's true.
Yeah, well, look, get Sid on the line. Well, look. Yo, but anyway, is that true, Sid? You feel like that's true?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, viewers and listeners, we got Sydney in the building, aka Sid Vicious. She says it's harder for white Anglo-Saxon chicks to compete with Asian chicks or whatever like that. But I mean, if that's her story, then I agree or whatever. You know what I mean? She's telling you her story.
Yeah. Well, go ahead, Sid. Yeah.
It's hard not to compete with like anything
Exotic?
that's not exotic.
Okay.
And it's annoying. It's frustrating as a white girl. Because you see all the
She's
exotic
fine,
girls out
Sid
there.
is a fine white girl. I'm gonna just put that in. Sid is not no non-looker. She's a looker. You know what I mean? Like watch me put a picture up on the Jordan and you'll see. But anyway, I feel what you're saying, Sid. I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying because it's real, man. Like, you know, I kind of, it's all in the eyes of the beholder too. You know, like.
True.
I feel like every color, every shade has its stand. Well, for each person
Has its challenges.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
But not challenges exactly. Also has a head start almost because of who they are.
Yeah, like for some people, they're gonna like certain things, like different strokes for different folks. Like I feel like a black dude is gonna like a certain type of Asian chick, and a white dude's gonna like a certain type of Asian chick, and like each like it's a certain type though. I feel like everybody has their personal preference though. I feel like there's a standout for each person. I don't know though.
Okay, well check this out. I also think it deals with, it's past that. It's with the energy levels.
Yeah.
You know, like when your energy's high, you tend to like not look at that. You know, like I can look at Sid and be like, oh, she's fine. I can look at a black girl and say she's fine or whatever. It's only because my energy is at a different level. It's a little up. So I don't. If my energy was probably low, I'd be like, oh man, I just like what looks like me or whatever. I just like mixed broads who got wavy hair or something like that. You know what I mean? But it's not like, when you, I'm gonna be honest with you, when real recognize real. Takes one to know one.
It doesn't
so a lot
matter.
of times,
Color don't matter at that point. Just energy.
exactly. A lot of times, beauty understands other beauty. So like, I think that's what happens a lot of times. If you ask real dudes, real chicks, Sid Fishes, myself, you, we can kind of, we see beauty in all kinds because the energy's up a little bit. Our energy's up. So it don't, even though we might be tainted, whatever, we might be drinking some alcohol, we might be, on a whole, the energy is up.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, definitely. I just feel like, like, there's the standouts, and first of all, I feel like the West Coast got the best looking white chicks in the country.
In the country. I'm gonna say that again. The Golden State
And
has the baddest ones in the country.
So hard.
The whole West in general, but definitely California, yeah.
Man, yeah. If you've never been there, viewers, listeners, and stuff, then you got to go there and see for yourself.
Yeah, man. So
we're kind of fun.
Matter of fact, 512 Radio. Say hello, Mom. Hey, what's going on?
Hi.
Watching that Mike Vick? Oh, well, we were talking about something totally else right now. Oh, okay. But just say hello to the viewers and the listeners. 512 Radio. 512 Radio, what's up?
Hi.
That's hilarious. Everybody.
Oh, we keep it so real and candid around here.
Yeah, it's just it's three bent people right there.
You know what I mean? And I also want to say, when we talk like this, viewers, listeners, we're just trying to elicit thought, I guess. So we're just trying to elicit.
Get a response. You know what I mean?
That nerve in you. That be like, damn.
Is that your rating?
Is this where they going with it? Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Yo, Sid was saying I write like a girl. She's looking at the itinerary I got here. We got so much shit to talk about here.
Oh man, we're gonna keep you guys entertained, man. We're gonna keep you guys tuning in, man. We got so much more to touch on, man. And a lot of times we do get sidetracked. What? We human. We out here going into the depths of the crevices of the brain. So this is what's gonna happen. But for the most part, we try to keep it on topic. We try to, stay genuine.
Yeah, man. So you want to wrap it up for this one, man? And
Let's wrap it up.
Yeah. Wrap it up, B.
Wrap it up, B. You know what I mean? It was a great addition. Thank you to our friend, Sid Vicious, and our mother. You heard from her, Miss Roxy. 512 Radio, man. Flair, T-Butter.
Yep. So you want to say peace, Sid?
I do it. I want to say, love you, Nick. Miss you much. And pissed you not
miss
say
you too,
goodbye.
Sid. You know, I'm over here on the East Coast getting cold. The weather changing. It's getting cold.
That's what you get for when you leave California.
I should have never left, right? I should have never.
Right.
I'll be thinking about it all the time. I'm going to be back as soon as I can.
Alright.
Alright. Alright, Black. I'm about to stop this one.